You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. DC News Now continues.
Out there right now, it is quiet and cloudy, and it's a warm start too. We'll start to notice that rain overspraying the region, especially closer to that midday time frame, right around noon today. Those rain showers really overspraying the region. Most of that rainfall right now is riding right along that warm front, which is draped just to the north of our area. We're going to be watching that precipitation that's down towards our south and west. That's continuing to bubble up at this point, and that will be pushed into our area from the south and west, and will move its way north and east over the course of the afternoon hours. That's the first round of rain. Then we have the second round of rain as a cold front swings through later on tonight. Those temperatures out there right now, again, it is a warm start. We're seeing those temperatures low to mid 60s at this hour. 62 in DC, it's 65 in Lexington Park, 64 in Hagerstown. Seeing those lower 60s farther off towards the I-81 corridor. Speaking of the I-81 corridor in areas north and west of DC, there is that slight risk. That's 2 out of 4 on that excessive rainfall outlook. So it's looking like farther off towards the north and west, the mountains region too included in this. This is where we could see some of those higher rainfall totals as opposed to closer towards DC in the I-95 corridor, which is under that marginal risk. So again, through the day today, we see that rain could be steady to heavy at times, and with all that rainfall over the course of the next 24 hours, that could lead to some ponding, also the potential for some flooding as well. So let's time it out. By 11 a.m., we're looking at that leading edge of rain starting to push into our far southwestern zones. That will continue to lift its way off towards our north and east and really filling in across the area through about 2 p.m. Those winds will also pick up mainly out of the south-southeast as we look ahead towards later on today. Could see some of those gusty winds as well. And by 4 p.m., we start to notice those rain showers start to taper. We see a bit of a lull before more rain is on the way back out towards the west. That will be out ahead of the cold front. So with that cold front swinging through, we do have that warm, moist air out ahead of this cold front, and that will fire up some of those thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the stronger side, containing heavy downpours, gusty winds, and again, with that pushing through later on tonight between 10 p.m. and into early tomorrow morning, you may be woken up by either the gusty winds or even the rumbles of thunder as well. Some coastal flood alerts to talk about. This is really right around those high tide cycles. We have coastal flood watch in D.C. as well as over towards Alexandria. That also is over towards Anne Arundel County and St. Mary's County. That goes until tomorrow afternoon, or even some of these are into tomorrow morning. We also have the coastal flood advisories. Those are in the lime green colors. That also includes Charles County and over towards Calvert County into southern Maryland. Not only do we have those coastal flood alerts, we also have some wind advisories. That's back over towards Garrett County, as well as right along the spine of the Blue Ridge there in Virginia. This is where we could see those gusts up to 50 miles per hour as that system churns its way across the area. So that cold front clears the region later on tonight. Friday, looking mainly dry for most of the area, especially into the afternoon, but back over towards far western areas with that trough approaching, that could bring that spot shower. That turns into a cold front that swings through. As we look ahead towards your Saturday, will be drier but still windy out there. We could still be dealing with some gusty winds on Saturday. Here's the rest of that 7-day outlook. So we go from highs right around 70 today. We're into those middle 60s both Friday and Saturday. By Sunday, we're a little bit warmer with those temperatures in the middle 70s. Could see a shower chance late on Sunday, but overall, the bulk of our weekend, it is dry. Starting off dry next week, but turning warmer. Highs right around 80 next Tuesday and Wednesday. Jan Marie, what's the latest on the roads?